Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. 大家好. Well. Thank you for coming back. Thank you, Hubert. And nice to see you here, Hubert. Yes, okay. Hi, Mia. All right, Mia. Today you're free, huh? Okay. Yeah, the weather turning cold. Yes. Okay. So Flora, nice to see you here. Okay, Roger, 你好, Roger. And also coming over here, we have Fat, Bradley, Joey. Hi, Honors. 难得一见啊. Okay. Hi, Mark, Aiden, and Man Y, Trinette. Hey, Trinette. Okay, nice to see you. Hi, Arnold Napala. Nice to see you here. All right. So yes. What are we going to do today? Yeah, what are we going to have today? Did anyone get any TP yesterday from my forex trading plan analysis? I hope you do have, and if you have anyone, just leave it in this comment. Let me know. Share your joy with me. Okay. All right. So yes, and again, today is still in the week. We are still waiting for the euro. Okay, to go into the DST. All right, so I will still be holding the trading session in this hour. All right, so after it have go into the DST, okay, then I will switch my. I will also go my forex trading plan analysis 1 hour earlier. All right, okay, so yes, yeah, I got a little bit distracted, huh? Okay, because I have one viewer here. Okay, yes, um, yeah, he is very nice. Okay, and now he's very concerned about the war in this Ukraine. I would say that now it has clocked the highest refugee of 2.0 million, and I still things are still not doing. It's still not going very well. Okay, so there will be a lot of fluctuation. Like example, you see the gold, the oil. All right, they have shoot up so high, and upon the high, almost the high. Okay, there are people still chasing it, and it suddenly came down all the way into 1980 plus. Okay, or 1960 plus. Okay, so I think it's all about the game. Okay, in this war. So that's why when the war is still ongoing, oil price, gold price is very unpredictable. Okay, so guys, we have to take note about all this. All right. Okay. Hi, Wang Zhiyu. 下午好. And and CKTP, EUGU, and PowerCat. Huh? Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. All right. So over here. Okay. And uh, we also talking about the plan here. Okay, what are we going to talk about today? All right. Uh-huh. We also talking about this Aussie cat. Okay, Aussie cat. What are we looking out for as well? Okay, then Aussie cat is something go into the bear zone. It hits on the strongest resistance, as we can see from here, the rejections. Okay, and it started to turn down. It started to go against the bull. Okay, so let's see in H4. H4 it has tried once, and second time it's still building up a higher support. However, it stopped at the same resistance level. Okay, so over here, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so sorry, huh? Okay, yes, okay. So over here. Okay, just now I was talking about here in Aussie Can H4. When it starts to turn down, it hits on the support, build up a support over here, building up a higher support. But overall, you can see that they build out a resistance over here in the same area. It doesn't break through, and now it started to break out of the support area here, which is our transition. Okay, all right. Thank you, Joey. All right, thank you, Manwai. Okay, so over here, it has actually shown us that it actually go into the market. It's a sign of a bear market. But of course, when it go into the bear market, it doesn't mean that it will go selling all the way. Okay, one straight line down this way, huh? It will not. It's not. It's not that way. Okay, so what we are going to talk about is that in such situation, okay, it will tends to meet up with a support level. Okay, over here, it will have sometimes it may have some retracement. Okay, it will go up. Okay, so when it go up, support, but we know it's a bear market. When it goes up and it is rebound and retracing upwards, first thing we must think about is bear market. So in this bear market, it is still in the bear, so it's in the retracement. So that is a good thing whereby we can do this by looking out for a resistance. Okay, look out for a resistance level. Okay, then we will calculate the number of the amount of space, the number of pips from the resistance to the support. This will give you a gauge. This will give you an estimation how many pips you can go before it hits on the support. Okay, so over here, the next thing, if it breaks the support, okay, it breaks the support, that means it's continuing the downtrend, which is good. So let's wait for a new resistance below the support level. Okay, below the support level, then continue the selling. Okay, so you have two ways. So whenever I see a retracement like this, okay, first thing in my mind, I ask, is this a bear market? Yes, it is a bear market. Secondly, I ask myself, what is the situation? Like it's retracing up, then I will want to wait for a resistance and see the amount of space. Third, if it breaks the support, I will want to wait for the resistance below the support level. Okay, and that will actually give me a chance to enter for a trade to sell. Okay, it's a bear market. I want to sell at the resistance level and also build out a new resistance level. Okay, so that is what I want. Okay, all right. So over here, okay, over here. So tentatively, just now I give you a very simple concept of how I actually look out for the logic behind the support and the resistance so that I will be able to enter a trade safely to get my profits. Okay, all right. So now let's take a look. In day one, it's my time frame to look out for a bullish trend or a bearish trend. So right now it looks like a bearish trend because it's moving downward sharply, correct? Okay, so since it's a bearish trend, and in lower down my time frame to H4, I will be looking out for a place for me to sell. So it will be a place for me to look out for my support and resistance. Support is very obvious, is here, okay, and resistance is not obvious enough. There isn't any resistance that is so obvious for us to see. We can take a look over here, this candle here, okay. So one touch here, it breaks the resistance, it breaks and come back here, okay. You see, so the resistance has already break. So is this resistance still counts? Well, more or less, it will still have some impact, but it's not big anymore. All right. So over here, as we can see, I zoom in again. You can see there's a bullish pin bar followed by a bearish pin bar. Okay. So over here, this is a big selling candle. All right. Big selling candle is also equal to bearish pin bar. So over here, it's a sign. It's a sign of a resistance. It's a sign of resistance over here. But taking a look at this, okay, let me say I put it here. Okay, it's a sign of resistance, correct? This range is a sign of resistance. So I will just leave it at the real body first, okay, as a gauge. Over here, if we are going to wait for the resistance, that means it's going to retrace up for another 50 pips. Is it possible? Yes, highly possible. So too far for today as a day trader here. So what am I going to look out for? Break down the support, and with a new resistance in H1, then I will start trading. Okay, with a break down the resistance with a new resistance below the H1 support, then I will start trading. Okay, so take a look at this. This is the exact support level. As you go lower time frame, you see more in detail. Correct. So over here, supported, retested the support and bounced back. So the support is valid. But this is very far away, correct? This is very far away. So now let's see. Is there any resistance along the way over here? Yes, there are. There are plenty. Okay, so I have to look out for the one that actually gives me the wave. Okay, you see, this is the continuity of the short trend from this range. Okay, so from this range, you see, it came down, it came down, it came down. Okay, the starting point is here. All right, why don't I say it's here? Why don't I say it's here? Okay, no, because there's a wave. Okay, there's a retracement and being rejected over down here. Okay, so over here, as you can see, since there's so many, okay, so there may be one that is over here. So when I put around this area of resistance, when we go back to H4, as you can see, it is the same resistance over here. So this also shows that this kind of resistance is actually very strong when it's coming out with a new wave here. Okay, all right. So this new wave, it came down. Okay, it came down from here until here, and you can see there's a new wave supporting up again. Correct? There's a new wave supporting up again, but unfortunately it breaks again. So very likely there may be another resistance, a lower resistance over here. All right, when it retraces upwards, when it hits on the resistance right here, okay, this level, all right, okay, so this level of resistance, you may have another sign, another trend that actually will flow down. Okay, so let's see, let's see this resistance down to the support. We have how many pips do we have in order for us to grab? If it's enough, good. We will take this resistance as reference. Okay, this is 30 pips, 30. Okay, 30 pips. So 30 pips, I will grab maybe 15, 20 along the way. All right. So it's the possibility is high. So we can monitor this. Okay, so over here, when it touches the resistance, in H1 monitor, H1 is a time frame for us to monitor whether it will break the resistance or the support. Okay, so I will monitor for the next few hours on this AUDCAD. If it's going up and hits on the resistance without breaking and form up a new resistance red dot, then I think we can sell. Okay, we can sell within the 30 pips of space for the first round. Okay, all right. So AUDCAD. Okay, I'm going to put this into my watch list. Okay, so I use AUDCAD to explain a little bit of my trading concept, the logic behind the price action. Okay, so everybody will learn and get some concept down here, whereby the next I will move into the other currency and you will know what am I going to talk about. Okay, all right, so quickly let's move into Aussie franc. Aussie franc in day one. Aussie franc very straightforward. Into the bull, higher support all the way until there's a resistance and started to retrace downwards. Correct? Okay, so let's see. Until here, now it's building a support level. Correct? It's building up a support level. So now, if you are building our support level, I wouldn't want to sell. Okay, so that means to say the retracement it hits on the resistance, it come back and it hits on the support in the bull, and it hits on support in the bull, it hits on support. That means that the support is going to be very strong. Highly likely the buying will be coming in. So Aussie franc still have a good chance to buy. Okay, so we still have a good chance to buy, huh? So tentatively, by looking at this, okay, even so that we are actually there's a bear zone here. Okay, there's a bear zone here, but in this bear zone over here, it is still in the whole of the transition. It's still not breaking through the transition to form a bear zone. So it's still in the bull. I will still see it in the bull until it breaks. Okay, so tentatively Aussie franc is still good to buy like now. Okay, but not for me. All right. Okay, I'm a seller. Okay, so Aussie yen. Congratulations, Aussie yen. Wow, that's nice. Okay, very nice. Like AUDCAD, I'm straight away. I'm going to put this into my watch list without analysis. Okay, so why is that so? Okay, like I said, this is the zone, my bear zone, where this bear zone actually it gives a very, it gives a, it gives a, give me a signal. You form a resistance in the bear zone and get out of the bear zone below, correct? Below the bear zone. So that means it's a sign of entering into the bear market. All right. Once again, same thing. Okay. So this part here, tentatively by looking at this, okay, this is the transition area. Okay. This is the transition area. All right. So in this transition area, I have a resistance here, okay, up here, and I have a support down here, okay. The support is here, and the resistance is up here. Okay, so now we are in the transition. I'm very happy. Okay, I can see this. I'm sure I'm going to put AJ, okay, Aussie yen into my watch list is because I want all of you to monitor this because okay, very likely okay, when you can see sorry, let me sharpen the measurement. Okay, so over here I can see a lower resistance, creating a lower resistance. Now it seems like hitting on the support, okay, creating a support over here, am I right? So now, this part here, okay, this part here is actually the transition, the ending, the transition, the very bottom of the transition. So it seems like it's creating another lower resistance. So the lower resistance able to break through. Okay, if it's able to break through, that will go into the bear market. Okay, so I want all of you to pay attention and take a look at Aussie yen and how it works. Okay, all right. So very nice. Okay, I would like to pay attention to this. Okay, so this is something that I would like to take note. Of course, as you can see, the support level is very clear there. Okay, so just be patient and wait for it. Okay, so Aussie yen, yes, we can pay attention to this, huh? Okay, all right. So let's see, and how about Aussie Kiwi? Aussie yen, sorry. Okay, Aussie yen. I would say no. You have no choice. Okay, you have no choice. Okay, there's a question asked here. Okay, you have no choice but to wait for it to break. Okay, you have to wait for it to break. All right. So over here, this level, okay, you have to wait for it to break through the area, okay, the transition area before you can take any action. After this transition area, okay, we will have a good space to sell. Okay, I would say one. Okay, very good space to sell. Okay, so Aussie yen, yeah, just pay attention to Aussie yen, huh? Okay, all right. So over here, Aussie Kiwi, all right, Aussie Kiwi over here. So Aussie Kiwi, by looking at the day chart here, we are already out of our transition area. Okay, but remember one thing, huh? Okay, this transition area, okay, we are merely just out. Okay, so let's check H4. Let's see H4. H4 is good. All right, this is good. Okay, why is that? Why do I say it's good here? As you can see over here, all right here, the point that the highest point that hits on the bear zone into the bear zone and coming down, all right, and it actually go into the transition area, and the transition area is out here to hit on the support. I would say it is very good. It's out of the transition area. Okay, it is. All right. So now this transition area, it has already out of transition area. That means to say over here, once there's a support here, okay, there's a support area over here. As you can see right now, we are on the support. Okay. So this support, after this support has been break, okay, we have a very good space of another 60 pips. Okay, so be very patient with this. you must break the support for Aussie Kiwi. Okay, Aussie Kiwi must break the support with a new resistance below, then we start selling. Okay, all right. So is there any resistance? Okay, the resistance has already ran for one round. Okay, this round, okay, has already tested one over here. This is the resistance, as you can see. There's a support here, tested once, tested twice, break. Retested the resistance, come back again. So over here, I put this into my real body, okay, the opening and the close, okay, of the resistance candle here. So let's wait for it to retest the resistance for Aussie Kiwi. If it's not breaking, then another resistance coming again, then we have less than 15, we have about 15 pips, so it's so low. Okay, the space is still tight, so I still prefer to wait for it to break the support. Aussie Kiwi must break the support before we can actually do any selling. Okay, Aussie Kiwi, all right, it's still in my watch list. Okay, it is still good. Okay, still good in my watch list. I will put this into my watch list as well. How about Aussie dollar? Aussie dollar, yes, Aussie dollar, we are still in the bull. Now this bull is still retracing downwards. Okay, it's still retracing downwards. I guess probably this may be this is going to be like a retesting of the support level. However, please be careful. Okay, why? It's because, all right, this wave going to the bull, higher support, and now probably today may be building up a higher support. Okay, so it is not very ideal if I'm going to sell. Okay, because it has tested the support level here and it got rejected. So I guess, all right, in terms of like looking into H4 today, it seems like it's going to form a higher support. It's going to form a higher support to go long. So buyer can take note of Aussie dollar, but not for seller. Okay. What about Euro Aussie? Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie over here, well, it hits on the bull. Okay. Then now it's still retracing upwards. Okay. So now we are on the buy side. Okay. Buying is possible, but not for selling. Okay. Selling is no, huh? Okay. All right. Euro CAD. Now talk about EuroCAD over here. EuroCAD hits again, retested, not successful. Can you see a little A here, a little like an alphabet A here? All right. So this hits on the previous support and it's not breaking, but it has a very clear support that is red and green now open up for a higher price than yesterday. So it's breaking out the highest price of yesterday. It still continue the bull. So buyers, take note. Okay, you can go for EuroCAD for buying. When there's another turning down and form a buying signal, okay, then it will continue the buying. Okay, all right. So Euro pound, once again, I'm going to skip this Euro pound. All right. Okay, so Euro yen. Okay, Euro yen. Okay, Euro yen over here. Okay, Euro yen. Okay, then we are going to talk about this Euro yen first. Okay, we is what is the trend? It's very clear, right? It's also in the bull run, right? It's also in the bull run. Okay, it's still in the bull run. So buyers can also take note something like this. Okay, take note something like this. Okay, over here. And over here, once it hits on the support and you continue the buying. So let's wait for another higher support, then you continue the buying. Okay, all right. So Euro yen is still on the buy, so no, huh? Okay. Why skip Euro pound? Okay, Euro pound, because Euro and pound currently in the situation of the Ukraine and Russia war. So a lot of sanctions, a lot of gas, oil issue for the whole European countries. So we just stay away first. Okay, so I do not know how the situation over there. According to Hubert, Hubert is in Germany, huh? He's a German. Okay, so terrible, terrible. Okay, prices shooting. Okay, prices is shooting. Okay, so I guess our government is going to do something about it. So tentatively, I'm going to skip Euro pound. Okay. All right, so let's move on with Euro Kiwi. Euro Kiwi, we have happily selling for the past few weeks, past few months. Okay, since January until now, and finally it went back. Okay, after the war, okay, so last week it started to retrace upwards. Okay, so now I would still see this as in a bear. Can I say so? Right? I wouldn't say so anymore. Okay, because this is in the support. Okay, now this part here is the transition. It's a transition. Okay, so the transition has already break through into the bull. So the trend that we are going to look out for is no longer selling. It's no longer selling. We must change our mind that this Euro Kiwi is going for a buy. Okay, it's going for a buy. So very likely it's going to turn into this. Okay, so this part here, okay, the resistance is going to be here. So seller have to stay away. Buyers can continue. Okay, buyers you can go for the buy. All right, because as you can see, there's over here. Okay, this range here. So this resistance has actually become tested once and now breaks. So it has become a support. So over here, there's a rejection tested once. If you look into H1, okay, as you can see, H1 over here tested once and it went up, correct? Okay, let me put it properly over here, the real body here. Okay, it tested once and it continued to buy. So this is a very good signal over here. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is a very good signal over here. Okay, so this part here. Okay, so since this is a good signal to buy, so Euro Kiwi we should stick on buying. Okay, so how about this? How about Euro Dollar? Euro Dollar tentatively, I would say that tentatively by looking at Euro Dollar, okay, this Euro Dollar is actually still going on. It come back as a bear. Okay, it hits on the support here. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, support was here, and it came down, it went up. Can you see the support level here? Now another support level up here. So another support level is on the way. Okay, now, okay, the current last three candle. So for the last three, for the past three candles of 12 hours, it has set up another higher support. So Euro Dollar, is it good to sell? No, it's good to buy. Okay, it's good to buy. However, will there be a retracement? Yes, there may be a chance for a no, sorry, not retracement, a retesting back to the support level, which is in this area, which is very near now. Okay, it's about 30 pips away. Okay, so let's see, will there be a chance for us to sell? Okay, for retesting. Okay, it's still up here. So aqua is above the white line, so that means to say it has been supported in my system here. So prices may still continue to rise. Okay, so tentatively in these 4 hours, Euro Dollar, I'm going to skip. Okay, all right. So Pound Aussie. Let's take a look at Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie over here, very clear cut, is going back on from the support. Okay, there's no sign of resistance yet. Okay, let's check. Okay, so resistance is still quite far away. So this is the saying, all right? And yeah, it has been tested once over here, the support. Okay, so as you can see right here, support level is here. Okay. Okay, now let's take a look. The previous resistance has been tested and breaks. So now you see, when it breaks and come back to retest, it has become a support. So as you can see, retested and now set up a support above the support level. It's a sign of buy. Correct. It's a sign of buy. You are right. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Okay, so this is still continue for buying. So Pound Aussie is still in the buy trend round. Okay, so it's still in the bull. So we will experience some hiccups over here. It may have a chance to retest back. So tentatively, okay, it is out of the transition into the bull market, but this bull may not continue long. Okay, it may continue until this area and it may start to go back for retesting. Okay, all right. Okay, so now Pound CAD. Let's take a look at Pound CAD. Pound CAD, same thing. It hits on the support here. Okay, and over here, it has actually exceed expectation. So over here, exceeded the expectation of the support that we actually become a resistance, am I right? Previous support tested and break, come back here. Okay, unless later on it can continue to break down into the resistance. If not, it may come back and retest as a buy to continue the long. Okay, so it's not very optimistic to buy to sell. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this, okay, this part here, okay, this part here, the selling resistance is here, over here. Okay, yep, we are coming to the end of the retracement to see whether this will actually sell. Then we will have to take note. But however, in the whole of the thing, okay, the whole trend reading, it is still on the bull side. Okay, so since in the bull side, I will not do any retracement trading. Okay, pound franc, we are still on the support. Okay, taking a look at pound franc here. Now here it came back here as a support. So many support here. Okay, let me put it properly. Okay, so now it came back on the support to go up again. So today it's still on the bull trend. So not good. It's not really as good to sell today. Okay, this is not really very good, as because the okay, I guess this is the one. All right, no, one, two, no, this part here. Okay, this part here. Okay, so probably we still have about 17 pips before it tested the resistance. However, it is still on the bull, so buyers take note of the resistance level up there. Okay, over here, right, this level, sorry, this level here. Okay, this level, there's a resistance. So if buyers want to buy, look out for this resistance. Okay, take your profit before it hits on the resistance, unless it has sign of breaking. All right. Okay, so now let's move again to pound yen. Pound yen. Okay, pound yen over here. Pound yen, same thing. All right, it hits again, and now it's into the bear, coming back here. Now creating a new support, higher support, and going for a buy. All right. So bull trend, correct? It's a bull trend. So bull trend, look out for where's the resistance again. Okay, the resistance level very clear. Okay, you have a great space to go for about 60 pips to buy. Okay, but for seller, we have to stay away. Okay, because of the trend. And H1, you see, okay, over here, it retested and become a support. Buying signal coming in and now going on the bull, right? About 60 pips already. Wow, so for the past few hours since this morning of opening the market, it has ran for about 60 pips. Well, perhaps this retracement, now the candle is retracing down, is going to build a higher support, correct? So no, huh? So just stay away. Okay, so let's take a look at pound kiwi. Pound kiwi, let's look. Pound kiwi, bull. Okay, still running on the bull. So now it has actually exceeded the expectation. So resistance is very far away. Now let's see. Previous resistance, it has not been tested, huh? Okay, so no. Okay, so it breaks the resistance here. You see, when it's not being tested, right, I will not say that resistance becomes support. Okay, this is a resistance and it breaks through straight away. Okay, it breaks through straight away. Okay, can you see the resistance? And now this one, it forms a higher support and breaks. Okay, so buy. When it comes back to the resistance level, it forms a buying signal. It will become a support. Then it can go. Okay, right? So pound dollar, pound kiwi, no more selling. Pound kiwi, no more selling. Is you can only buy, Roger. Okay, you can only buy. Okay, right. Okay. So let's see. Pound dollar. Okay, pound dollar over here. Pound dollar. Pound dollar. Pound dollar. We are now today. For the past few days, we have been selling happily, but today we are on the support already. Okay, this is on the support already. So it's not going to be funny. It's no more selling unless it breaks the support. Okay, so let me see in H4. Support is here. Selling 1, 2 is here. No testing, no testing. This one tested. This has been tested. Selling. Okay, here. All right. Okay, so if we want to sell, okay, wait, let me see. We have 70 pips. Okay, pound dollar. If we want to sell, let's see. If we want to sell, making sure it hits on the resistance. Okay, it hits on the resistance. Alternatively, aqua below the white line, then we can sell. Or candle below the white line, then we can sell. Okay, although the chances is a bit it's not that impossible. Okay, Phoebe, it's not that impossible. Okay, but the thing here is that okay, Phoebe, the selling is possible. Okay, the selling is possible. However, when the price start to sell, we are in the middle, so the space is a little bit tight. Where not really, I would say it's tight is because we are at the rock bottom and you are retesting every single strong support. So it can be very tough. It's possible, but it can be tough. Okay, so pound dollar, I will just monitor. Okay, but then again is that I will not put into my watch list. Okay, all right. So dollar CAD over here. Dollar CAD is actually now retracing upwards into the bear zone, so forming a higher support. Okay, so let's wait. It's a sign of breaking this bear zone. It's a sign of breaking this bear zone that can go, that will continue the buying. Okay, that can continue the buying. Yes, guys, yesterday buying is happily buying, correct? Okay, happily buying. All right, so then over here now is going to into the zone, so probably this is the zone of a resistance where it can be quite strong. So we have to take note. There may be a lot of turbulence here. Selling, you may gain some profit. Buying, you may also gain some profits as well. So both ways. So just be careful with dollar CAD, which I'm not going to put into my watch list also. All right. So dollar franc, very straightforward. We are heading for a bull. We are heading for a bull. So this is a very bullish market. So it continue the buy. Okay. All right. So how about dollar yen? Dollar yen now is also heading into the bull. Okay. So very bullish into the bear zone. Now this zone same is going to be a lot of turbulence. So be very careful when you are going to trade dollar yen. Okay. If you are selling dollar yen or you are buying dollar yen, we are all in the 50-50 situation that it will have a lot of turbulence. Okay. So I'm going to stay away with dollar yen as well. Okay. So now, okay, over here, what is this? Then project it out. Okay. Okay, please project out. Okay. Yes, we don't trade every pairs. You don't trade pairs like selling. Okay, although those pairs I'm going to pick out for selling, and then I go and buy the rest. Okay, so okay, sell this one, then I buy the other one. Okay, there are too many currency pairs to focus. Okay, you will get yourself confused. Remember to stay focused on what you want. You want profit, stay on one currency pair, wait for the correct entry point. That's it. Okay, all right. Okay, Bitcoin, Riano, Roger. Okay, and now Bitcoin is still hovering. Okay, so nothing to talk about it. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this, okay, cryptocurrency has been injected also into the war between Ukraine and Russia. So in this situation, there will be a sign of you know, it's it maybe has a shortage. Okay, so it's also good. Why it's good? Because it's become the demand is there. Okay, and it will also be a proof as an evidence of this in this generation, in this era, that cryptocurrency will be able to take over the cash. Okay, if this cryptocurrency inject into the wall and it works, okay, for both parties either want to support their country, for Ukraine to buy enough resources for Russia, okay, if this thing goes and the deal go on and it carry on, I can tell you, next crypto is really going to take over the cash. Okay, so that will be a good sign. Then the cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin over here, will have a good chance of buying, bullish bullish buying. Okay. All right, okay, so yeah, that's for Bitcoin, huh? Okay, all right, so over here, okay, let's see what do we have here. Okay, Aussie cat, Aussie cat, Aussie yen, and Aussie kiwi. Well, wow, today is something's not really right, huh? Okay, we only have three. Okay, since we only have three, then we just stick with three. Okay, of course, from my analysis here, okay, it will be on this 4 hour session. So probably if you have others, okay, then in the next session, then probably you can also sell on the next session. All right. Okay, so that's about it. That's all for me today. I hope this will help, and I guess I hope all of you can focus. Okay, then. Then we will be able to grab our profit. Okay, then we'll be able to grab our profit here. Okay, so that we can continue the consistency. All right. Okay, guys, so please remember to stay firm. All right. Okay, thank you so much. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Wish you good luck with bountiful profits. See you tomorrow again in GMT plus 8 2 p.m. All right. Thank you so much. See you again.